can't vote for nothing he got.
How the last 4 years has been for you?
Let me tell you something. It's not about what the last 4 years has been. I'm telling you what he ain't for. He ain't for me. He don't want me to be a woman. He wants to control who I am. I'm not giving him that power. I don't understand you right now. Like, you was an enigma right now.
Why you don't understand me?
Because you are black for Trump. Like, for real out here? Like, for real. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Are you out here telling me that?
Well, I voted Trump because I don't like what's going on in America. I don't like what's going on as far as illegal immigrants coming in to our country. Illegal. I don't like the economy. The economy has been shit for the last 4 years with with the administration of Sleepy Joe and Kamala. So therefore, when Trump was in office 4 years ago, everything was perfect. Everything was great. The economy was going forward. There was jobs. We had no illegal immigrants coming in, killing our citizens. We don't need 4 more years of the bullshit that Kamala has been putting the American people through. Inflation is rampant. Like, I can't even sleep in the air no more.
Okay, so you do know that the president that's in the building today is only implementing things that had been done before the presidents before them. So just because when Trump was in office, all those things was happening, it had nothing to do with him. If you look at the history, he was trying to block all that shit. He didn't want none of it. Let's talk about it, okay? When Barack had the Obamacare, he wanted to snatch that, but he didn't have nothing in the place of it. So he had no other choice but to get along and move along. Okay? So you mean to tell me you want your sister or your mother or your auntie or whoever female to not have the right to choose what they want to do with their body?
See, she had something, but she lost it. Yes, Trump do want to get rid of Obamacare, and that could affect people. Yes, but she lost it right away. It's really sad they can be making their box useful, but they'd rather be mad. I agree. I'm also going to get some women knocked up for Wavy since he hates life. Wavy like that. Wavy like this thick one. Hey, Bernie, this what Wavy like.
If you don't know Baltimore, Maryland, that's voted 15 years, Democrat. So we're gonna see if anything changed. Let's go.
Sisters like us, you know.
What's the problem though?
I'm sorry, what you say?
What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem?
What he doing for you?
The people. It's the people.
What people?
Like we don't need him to do anything for us.
Yeah, what you get the president for? What's your president for?
We don't need him. Trump is for the
What's your president for then? What is your president for?
We need the economy
to be right.
We need the economy to be right.
What is your president?
And we need border patrol.
Border patrol, well, you go patrol the border then. You take your red sweatshirt and your red hat and go patrol the border.
Have a nice day, man. What's up?
That's what's up.
Party has made it a crime to obey some of God's commandments. The Democratic Party has declared war on God. Okay? The Democratic Party has made it a crime to discipline your child. God says your child is disobedient, put your rod to it. If you break your child in there, the Democratic has made it a crime. Okay? When everybody wanted to defund the police, Donald Trump is the only one that stood behind law and order. Agree. The Democratic Party, they are pro-criminal. They have passed all these laws that make it a crime to punish criminals like God said they should be punished. Most of the states that got rid of their death penalty that was instituted by God were under Democratic legislation when they passed that law. God says homosexuality is an abomination. The Democratic Party used the power of the federal government to give the gay community a whole month to celebrate their pride. That was done by Obama. Okay? So agree. Huh? Agree. Biden, the Democratic Party.
This man is going off. He going off, baby. Yo, B. Black woman, dear black woman, your voice does not matter. People know you are a grass-feeding lion. White women, Minister Jack always said, the black woman is the white woman's guard dog. Minister Jab always said the black woman is the white woman's guard dog. You could never be an ally to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be equal to a white woman. You could never be
removing themselves from the women category, right? They can vote according to all sorts of different interests. A lot of times they mistakenly believe that a man has got their back. They just vote the same way as him if they sort of approximate, right, themselves in allyship to the same things that men are allied and in proximity to. They think they will get all the same benefits and protections, which is never, ever, 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 ever true. But they think so anyway. They vote against their own interests and the interests of other women. They think that when it comes to them, they're going to be an exception. And that's only true for the rich people. As a regular woman, that's only true for you while you are young and pretty and you don't have 5 children hanging off of you so much that you're neglecting your husband and you're neglecting your wifely duties, at which point he will divorce you. That's when white women turn into women. That's when their allyship now does a 180. And now the men are the enemy and it's women need to support women and who's going to watch my kids and who's going to do this. Yeah, but white women really think they can take themselves out of the women category. And to be fair, they can. It's just that when life kicks them back into that category, they always regret it. They always go back on their word. A lot of these white women that have voted, they're either married still, and they're aligning themselves with men instead of women. You know, when other women criticize them for that, it's like, well, aren't I a woman too? And it's like, no, not exactly. White women have always benefited from aligning themselves with men, especially in America, because there have always been minorities in America to absorb the burden that white women would have otherwise had to carry for men. And what I'm specifically referring to is something that I said in a TikTok or two before Black women rightfully called me out. But I used to say this thing, women couldn't work like men took away our right to work. And Black women were like, we work the whole time. We always have worked. That's very, very true. Just so you know, that's what white women are trying to avoid. They're trying to avoid that path because that is the path of most resistance and most oppression. White women are so close, right, to the tippy top. So they're constantly watching the white men just skating on by in life on that path of least resistance. And they're running and running and running to try to keep up with the men. And, let me jump on, let me jump on. And the white men are like, yeah, later, next time, keep voting for us. And we'll definitely, just as long as you keep voting for Republicans. The dream for a lot of white people is just to benefit off of the labor of others. That's why white women don't care. That's why they vote for whatever benefits them. They don't vote with other women. They vote for themselves. They vote to approximate themselves to the source of power, which is a white man and historically has been a white man. And the way things are going, it's going to be a white man for another 4 years now. Because again, white women get to pick and choose what their allyship is to. They get to choose whom they align themselves with. That's why they always play the woman card. But just so you know, to them, it's not about being a woman and it's not about supporting women. It's about supporting the status quo so that they don't lose any of the privileges that they currently like having. They don't want to align themselves with all women because that would mean they drop down. Do you see what I'm saying?
This is all I got from this video. And I just, all I can say is that everybody really have to brace up. You all really have to, you all would, I referendum find out, and it is also the season because a lot of people find out what they did to themselves and how they voted. It is absolutely still going to affect them, right? And excuse me. All I can say is that I am working for Black people, and you all.
Small p has nothing to do with genetic.
Yo, that white girl bust her ass. yo. That white girl bust her ass, yo. Yo, that white girl, she can't even talk. Yo, that white girl, yo, Black woman, this white girl told you what it really is. You dummy. Where we was at, man?
He passed up legislation that requires government buildings to fly the pride flag on Pride Month. Government building. The Democratic Party is pro-Satan, is under the influence of Satan.
What's up, man? Who you voting for? Trump. Wow. Best president. Who you vote for?
Are you voting for Trump?
You already voted for Trump. Dude.
Together. Now, this is something that I try to teach y'all. Pay attention, y'all. Stay with me. Here's a lesson of the day. Lesson of the day. Lesson of the day. What do I try to tell you niggas all the time? When I'm outside, this is what I see. I see fat, ugly white women with a man. He ain't 6 foot. He ain't none of that stuff. He's just a man that loves this woman. Creating a community. This is what I see when I go outside. Fat, ugly white bitch with a man. Give a fuck what he look like. This bitch got a man. And that shit, that is ridiculous. Look at these bitches. They supposed to have a man. You just as ugly as that white bitch. But not all the way. You always more better than the white. But you almost as ugly as that white bitch. That's the difference in the communities, brother. So you got 4 who got nobody. And they look better than that white girl a little bit. Look at this ugly, fat, porky pig bitch. Got a man who cares about her, loves her. She can call on him if something happens to her. Umar Johnson, he ain't no bitch could call Umar Johnson. And that's the problem I got with Umar Johnson. He will let this fat, porky pig bitch have the ability to call somebody to care about her than the black women that he professed that he care about. That's the black community. Yes, all you black women look better than her. But look at her. She got somebody that cares about her. And she's aligned with him. That's the fucking community, bro. Fat bitch like her thinks she too good for somebody. Like, come on. You dumb bitch. You think you too good for somebody. Letting this fat white bitch have somebody care about her life. And as a black woman, you don't got nobody caring about your life. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can anybody say Tanya TKO? Can anybody say Tanya TKO? This fat, ugly girl has somebody cares about her life. She can walk along the boardwalk holding hands. Tanya TKO ain't got nobody. That's the black community. Tanya TKO got all the bitches on the internet. This bitch got a real person that cares about her. And guess what he get to do? He gonna go home and eat and stay fat. He don't got the pressure that they put on you black men. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Does anybody else witness this in their everyday lives? That's the difference I see when I go outside. Fat white men not being judged, only judged by his character and how he cares about this woman. And that's all she cares about. She wants somebody to care about her. And they both got families. They come from family. It's just the way it was supposed to be. And these are Trump voters. See that? Why nobody commenting now? Why nobody got nothing to say in the comments now? Because the black woman ought to be ashamed of herself to have a person, this fat, ugly white girl gets to have somebody care about her over all the beautiful black women we know. That's the black community. Can I get a witness? I be so upset when I see that shit. I be like, look at this fat white bitch. She married, everything. No? Same fat black person gonna put the weave on to try to have the same hair to say how she too good for a man like this. Fat and black put the same fake hair on and say she too good for a nigga that look like this. Magical family, what's good, pimp? That's what I see when I go outside. That's how and black women can say it all they want. You get the blame for this. You can't you can't look like this girl, steal her hair, and be too good for her husband. That's crazy. And you gonna live the rest of your life alone with a dog. They got family, kids, dogs. They got house. They got it all. And white power.
The government, the Democratic Party is pro-Satan. It's under the influence of Satan.
What's up, man? Who you voting for? Trump. Wow. This is the best president. Who you vote for?
I voted for Trump.
You already voted for Trump. Yeah. Can you guess who I voted for? Trump.
I'm hoping.
I voted for Trump, baby. Trump 2024. What we going to do? What are we going to do?
What are you going to do?
No, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Make America great again.
Come on, stop playing. Come on, man. We're taking America back. Why did you vote for Kamala? Why did you? Why did I vote for Kamala? I just feel like she has
Pause.
She has more opportunities.
Pause. Yo, when a nigga say, when somebody talking to you, Magical Family, when you hear a man talking to you, I'm trying to get this concept in you guys' mind. We're going to start disrespecting these niggas. We're going to be first at this. When you talking to a man and he say, I feel like, you say, pause. Pause, son, pause. Pause. Too good for him. Too intimidated by me. Bound to be alone. That's all we ever said. Magical Family, that's all we ever said. Oh, man. I guess my internet went off last night because I had the numbers up here. Here they go. 92% of black women want the 20% of y'all, Magical Family, but y'all don't want them. And they don't want the 80% of black men that want them. That's the black community. Yo, the man said, I feel like, pause.
Make America great again.
Come on, stop playing. Come on, man. We're taking America back. Why did you vote for Kamala? Why did you? Why did I vote for Kamala? I just feel like she has more opportunities for the black community than Trump. Opportunities like what? She's giving 30K to new home buyers. She's also, you know what that's going to do, right? It sounds good, but you know what it's going to do. What is it going to do? What's going on right now? You tell me. Inflation. And inflation always, it's going to cause more inflation. No, it wasn't. It's going to cause more inflation. As long as they print out and give out money, it's going to cause more inflation. So I got a question for you. Would you vote for somebody that's been legally accountable of sexual assault? Already vote.
What? He said, yo, would you vote for somebody that has legally been convicted of sexual assault? So the policies don't matter. The border don't matter. That's how they took out, that's how they programmed our black people. So the border don't matter. And their slot in America don't matter. Because Kamala Harris and Obama and them try to say we all equal. But the real black women that voted for Kamala, they say, nah, we know this is a white man's country. They got founding forefathers and they got all this other shit. So, man, why did you lead a black man if you know the white people are together?
Voted for Trump because I already voted for Trump because you want to hear my opinion? So I voted for Trump because policy. I didn't vote from identity politics because Kamala is, I don't know what she is, black, blue, red. I don't know. She's not one of us though. She's definitely not one of us. You think Trump is? No, Trump not one of us. But I don't vote. I don't cast my vote off of that. But I'm just saying I see a lot of Democrats that's voting. I'm a Democrat too, but I'm just voting Republican this time because now I'm woke. I don't support the liberalism that the Democrats pushing. I got a son. I don't support the liberalism of the agenda that they pushing on the youth and trying to get the youth to be a part of the agenda. When we was growing up, I'm 31. When we was growing up, we ain't had that. It was boys, girls was girls. And I don't have a problem with it, but I do have a problem with that being pushed on the younger generation. I do have that's a big thing. That's a big thing. The kids from today is totally different from how we was when we was growing up. So I can't support that, and I can't support illegal immigrants. I can't support illegal immigrants coming into the country illegally. And also, I support the economy, which was 4 years ago when Trump was in office. I support that. I support the economy because the economy was way better, and I support the economy was way better. And you know that illegal immigrants help the economy. Well, not illegal, documented immigrants help the economy to rise. Well, we don't have a problem with documented immigrants. We have a problem with the illegals that's coming in that's not supposed to be here and they're coming in illegally. But most of them aren't getting documented. But
there you go. That's how the new generation was born. See, this dude don't know how to talk to him. See, what happens in this instance right here, you have to go black on him. See, because he got dreads, he fake black. So you automatically go black on here. And you say, well, brother, are you telling me that when do you know of Martin Luther King and them? He say, yeah. And you say, did you think that what you're saying as far as like, let the illegals come in and be documented and take away from black people, do you think Martin Luther King and them was saying stuff like that? And he'd be like, yeah, I think Dr. Martin Luther King was saying that. And then you know you're talking to a straight bozo. But you'll give him one more chance. You'll say, hey, do you think Malcolm X was for that? Well, Malcolm X went to Mecca. So yeah, he was for more than black people. There you have it. That's our youth. See what I'm saying? So, but you gotta put them in that black space because once they start, anytime you see some black person talking about illegals, okay, that's when you know it. You know, come on now. You sitting there, we all saw on the news, them illegals marching to the border. You're telling me you good with that? That's crazy.
You're not supposed to be able to come in illegal. That happens with every country, man. No, well, it happens, but you're not supposed to be coming in illegal.
That's why I say you gotta take them to the black phase.
Legally from nobody is not supposed to be able to walk across the border and come into any country illegal. Nowhere in the world. So you think that building a wall is smart? For sure. For sure, because it's going to keep all the people that's not supposed to be here out. Who's paying for that? The taxpayers. But who's paying for the war? We also paying for wars that's going on. Build a wall. You not understand.
He'd rather pay for a war that don't concern him. Yo, our youth are tore up, y'all.
So you rather kill people. How do I rather kill people? Because you're paying for a war. I mean, that's not really killing somebody. It's killing people. Where's it going to happen? So
he said that's not really killing people. Our youth are gone, y'all. These people got votes. That's the type of shit that was scaring me. You know, it's really embarrassing. And you know they haven't. See, what happened to America was this. History has been stripped from the black people's music to the Negro League of Baseball to everything. And you only get these one couple of figures, Jackie Robinson. They strip all the other history out of this to where the young black youth don't know nothing about it. And they just happy that they could just wear sweatsuits and do whatever they want. And that's because, you know, the parents or whatever, you know. They really try to erase the whole history, dog. Like, shit you ain't never seen before, brother. Like, they try to erase the history of the whole black experience in America. And the only time black women bring it up is when white women turn on them over some election shit. Now it's racist.
What is war? War, people die in war. That's true. Yeah, I just feel like it's me versus everybody. I feel like it's me versus.
Pause, son. But I do understand where he's coming from. It's different for him because he's actually getting a feeling from people. He's not just saying, I feel like, in the sake of conversation. He's getting the feeling from people, so he gets a little bit of grace.
Just a world full of commas. Like, everybody just looking at me crazy and everybody just giving me the side eye, mugging me. Yo, it's wild. It's insane. It's crazy, man. But I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. Like, it's hilarious. Like, I'm free. We free. Like, I'm not.
Right. Most importantly, you're free. And the black community will make you feel unfree more than anybody. I ever told y'all that time in 2016, I was like the only loud Trump dude in New York, and I went down to Harlem and them niggas was gonna jump me, and I had to back down. Yeah, I had a black Trump 2016 t-shirt before he won. And I had a Trump bucket hat. And I was flagging, son. I was out there, you know what I mean? And I went down to Harlem, and them niggas over there by the projects was like, yo, you voting for Trump, son? What? Yo, them niggas was stepping. I was like, yo, son, let's get out of here, you know? I was like, nah, son, it's just a t-shirt, B. You know? Niggas is gonna jump me, man. So the black people make you feel more oppressed than anybody.
Shameful of who I'm voting for. And in Baltimore City, in Baltimore, man, it's just crazy. Like, people looking at me weird. It's like highly democratic. And people got attitudes out the woodwork. Like, I thought people was happy. Like, I don't think these people seen evil yet. I don't think these people know what's coming. If Trump don't get in office, I don't think these people know what's coming. For sure.
Bro, you know,
Yeah. You voted?
I'm going to.
Going to?
I feel like you for the people, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like you for the people.
You support liberalism, like what's going on right now. You support I want to be careful. You support like what they pushing on the kids from the community from.
As far as like, well, like, what you mean? What they pushing on the kids?
Do you support like? Do you support like?
You can straight up with me.
Do you support the same? Do you support sex change and like?
No. I ain't gonna lie, I don't. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't support none of that in the schools.
Yeah.
Neither. You feel me? I thought that should be left out of the school.
So what you like about Trump and what don't you like about Kamala? We can start with Trump first. What you like about Trump?
I ain't gonna lie, but like I said, I just know for like this from his last. You feel me? Going to all. He for the people.
For sure.
He for the people. Everybody try to bring up his past, like how he racist and all that. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that man one of them people that's gonna go with the norm of America. You feel me? Like he got his money.
And that's the thing. That's the thing that That's the thing, and that's the reason why I voted for Trump. I can't support a lot of shit that the Democratic Party is pushing. I can't support the illegal immigrants who's going to come in and take opportunities from us and from our kids. I don't know if you got kids, but it might look like nothing is going to happen, like it's not a big deal right now. But future generations down the line, they're going to be competing for the same thing that our kids and maybe us, what we competing for. Like they're going to be competing for. They're going to be competing for jobs. They're going to be, if you're down on your luck, they're going to be competing for government assistance. They're going to be competing for all the things, and you might be the ball left out. You know what I mean? We might, and we've been here. We've been here in this country. And then for a new person to come in and get everything you're supposed to have, it's kind of crazy to me. And they coming in illegal. So I can't support a lot of things. And with the economy that Trump had created years ago, I want some more of that. I can't have what's going on right now. I think everybody's struggling. Like the crime rates is up everywhere, all across the Democratic cities. Everybody's struggling, and everybody's trying to make a way for themselves, which is going to drive the crime rates up. And yeah, man. I mean, I respect it. I'm glad that you.
Most definitely, yeah. You feel me? I seen y'all. Me and my coworkers was just talking about it. You feel me? So
yeah,
I saw y'all, and I was just like, well, look at that. You know what I mean? Coincidentally,
made you proud?
A little bit. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit. Cause
we got a voice. We matter, bro.
We do. You feel me? We definitely do.
Yeah, we always think we don't matter, but we really matter.
See, he didn't want to say it. He said, black women think we don't matter. Yo, black women think you don't matter, son. You do matter, black man. You fucking do matter, son. They try to fucking undermine your ass every turn, but you actually do matter.
I ain't gonna lie. As far as Kamala, I just feel like she a little bit of a hypocrite. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I agree with that.
I don't respect her.
Why do you think that though?
Because of the you feel me, some of the laws that she had passed back in her time. You feel me? As a what was she, a district attorney?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you feel me? I had a lot of friends that went to prison off of some of the laws that she helped pass. You know, because of weed, bro.
Yeah. And now you know she's trying to legalize it on the federal level to a piece of black man. You think that's crazy? You think that's crazy?
Exactly. Yeah. I see it. You feel me? I see it, but no, I'm not with that.
Yeah.
I'm not with that.
That's not going to do nothing to help black people. Like that's not going to do anything. Legalizing weed on a federal level, it's not going to do anything. It's like a slap in the face.
Especially for where it's already legal. Like I can stay home.
Yeah, but you know, it's not. You're not supposed to take it that easy. You're supposed to be dumb and be receptive of it. Like that's why. So most people are not. They don't think in a literal term. They think how they feel. They feel that's what they predicate their thoughts off of. How they.
There you go. This man's all right.
Feel? So it really doesn't do shit for the black community. So that's why she put that in place just to appease to the black community. We matter though, bro. That's why you see so many.
Very important, man. We matter, man. Yo, these black, yo, think about it, y'all. We matter, and look at their faces. We matter, and look at their faces. Instead of them saying like, yo, brother, yo, y'all won this one. You know what I mean? Yo, good job. Y'all voices matter. We hear you. We want you, what y'all want. They'd rather be talking like this about brothers.
Because if you have to get out, if you have to leave, because there's very much, I know there are very much people who say they want, this is our country, my family, blood, sweat, and tears, and died for the, kudos to you.
Wow. The ancestors died, blood, sweat, and tears, and the bitch said, kudos. That's what happened to the black woman. Her ancestral love. Yo, the bitch said, your ancestors died here with blood, sweat, and tears. Kudos. That bitch said kudos. And you wonder why people blame the black woman. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Now, we ain't never seen this video. No, she didn't just say that.
There's very much, I know there are very much people who say they want, this is our country, my family, blood, sweat, and tears, and died for the, kudos to you.
Wow.
I'm not trying to change your mind. Absolutely not.
Wow.
But what I am saying is that you very much need to do what our ancestors did not have the ability to do, and that's to have options. Right. Have the option to be able to leave.
Right. And so she's saying that she's not trying to encourage you to move out of the country. Just be prepared to do that, and do that sooner rather than later. They are already putting they're starting to build this cabinet. The new administration is building their cabinet. One of the first people they've named has been the person that's going to be over the State Department. The State Department is what allows you to get your passport or to get a visa. Okay. All they have to do is defund certain departments, and that's going to slow down the process of processing a visa or allowing you to have a passport. Please do it sooner rather than later. Do not allow them to cut budgets of things that you're going to need, and you won't be able to take advantage of those things. She mentioned money. I am all about money, right? I want to have options to do whatever it is I want to do when the F I want to do, all right? And I am able to do that. I'm fine financially. There are a lot of people, I don't want you to be in a position where money you had and you just been living your life, right? And then you find out you can't live your life later on. Be very, very, very intentional about how you use your money. They are already talking about getting rid of the IRS, okay? They're talking about cutting certain taxes federally, right? So you'll end up having more money in your check. They're going to allow the states to charge you more, so you're still going to have to pay more for the services. Not to mention tariffs, right? So again, you got more money in your check, but now you still have to spend out more. You're just going to pay it in a different place. Get your money together, right? That is the equalizer. There's